You're listening to Scheduling Sin with me, Snowmill.
Play Champagne. I mean, it's unbelievable what they do. Like the production value.
The setup.
Oh,
When you think about the amount of setup, because they have like a stage with lights and obviously all the sounds, and then they have the playrooms, and then they have
well, hello, Mrs. Snow.
Well, hello, Mr. Snow.
How are you?
I'm good. You know, that phrase
Yeah.
now has a special meaning in my heart because you got t-shirts that say, hello, Mrs. Snow.
We did.
They're so fun.
So we are in full hotel takeover mode.
Yes.
So we are now 1 week and counting from going down to Indianapolis to Play Champagne's Fetish Fest.
Fetish Fest.
It's on April 4th and 5th, Friday and Saturday night. You can still get admission tickets. The hotel rooms. I did hear actually a note today that I think they released a couple of hotel rooms back to available.
We lucked out because I think we explained in our last episode that our credit card got stolen and that we didn't have a hotel room and all this stuff. But
oh yeah, I don't know if we updated this. So we did end up getting a room at the host hotel. So so this shit is back on.
Oh man. So the games that I have planned are so exciting.
Oh my God. So we are, to cut to the chase for our room, we are in room number 306.
Yeah.
If you are at the hotel takeover.
Getting my ass eaten at 306.
And we're going to be doing at 10 o'clock, we're going to be doing games.
Yes.
And we have amazing prizes. So at our party Snowball last year, we had Extreme Restraints sponsor Snowball.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave us a ton of toys and all kinds of stuff.
Fun stuff, sure.
And we still have some leftover goodies from Snowball. And we're bringing them to Play Champagne's hotel takeover.
Right.
So we're going to be playing amazing games with truly amazing prizes. We've got about 1 billion cock candles with like they melt into massage oil wax.
Yeah, they're like massage oils, I think.
That's fun. We've still got a handful of creature cocks.
Yeah, yes.
Which are exciting.
Exciting, yes.
Some of those are girthy and some of them are just kind of weird, but they're fun. We've got a bunch of cock rings. We've got...
Do we still have some Eastham cock rings?
I don't know if we have any of those. I'd have to go back in the cabinet and look if we have those or not. But we do have a bunch of nipple clamps.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the
whole bunch of nipple clamps that will be
ones that light up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ones. And we even have some of those glass vibrating dildos.
Yeah.
Left over.
So it'll be a good time.
Yeah,
and
we've got a ton of stuff.
I just have to say, in preparation for this hotel takeover, our Amazon purchases have been out of fucking control.
Yeah, it's been nuts.
We literally have been getting a package, at least one a day for like because between all of the fun, naughty things that I've bought for me to wear, including, and we put this on, I'm pretty sure you put it on X and our Discord and our Telegram chat, I think, my nice new tank top.
Your slut tank
top?
My
slut tank top
yes.
that I'm pretty excited about. And then I got some new cute red panties, little booty shorts, and some other fun lacy things to wear, as well as all the fun games. I bought a ton of rings, like those play rings that we're gonna play, like toss a ring on a dildo. So
yeah, that one I'm excited about.
I'm excited about that.
We're gonna play dildo ring toss.
Dildo ring toss, yeah.
And we haven't completely figured out whether it's gonna be attached to them with suction cups to the wall. Or if they're going to be on the table. We haven't ironed that out yet.
But luckily, the creature cocks that we have all are suction cupped on the bottom.
Aren't we lucky?
Perfect.
Aren't we lucky?
And then I bought another fun little card game that we're going to play as well that I'm pretty excited about. So
that's going to be
it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, so, it's going to be a lot of fun.
So we're actually going to record a podcast live at this hotel takeover. Mm-hmm. And we did that one other time.
Yeah.
We went to a Play Champagne party. I think it was 2 years ago.
God, has it been that long?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 years ago. And we recorded an episode there with everybody. And that was with Alex and Joe.
Yeah, we were in their room.
In their room. And they were amazing to host us at that party. In fact, they're coming to this one. And it's funny, when we thought we weren't going to have a room, we almost ended up joining them again.
Right.
This time around, and they were gracious enough to offer to host us, but we did get lucky and got our own room. So we'll be there in 306. But we're going to be doing a podcast episode, and I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this one because I kind of have a plan. The last one was literally just a free-for-all.
It was. And there were like, I don't know, there was like a dozen people in the room.
Yeah, so I've got a question for this one. And if you're listening and you might be joining us, I want your answers to this. So we do have a game to play during the podcast, and it will be fun and it will be funny. But before we do that, the question that I want to ask is, how is it that you go about making things happen at hotel takeovers? So if you
how do you dip your wick?
How do you dip your wick?
How do you fuck all the mothers?
How do you fuck? How do you fuck? I need a lesson.
Mr. Snow is a motherfucker.
I need a lesson in how to fuck all the mothers.
All the mothers, yeah.
That would be at this party. That would be a lot of fucking mothers. No, it's so you come to this.
Well, just
thing,
how do you go about it?
There are like 2,000 people.
Yeah,
that are going to be at this hotel takeover.
And so, I mean, we can obviously talk about our experience at the first hotel takeover we went to, and it's a lot. It's a super fun environment, and I think it's, but it's depending on kind of your personality and how you engage, how you have engaged or do engage in the lifestyle. It can be pretty overwhelming.
It can, especially
it's a whole fucking hotel.
It is.
And it's packed.
Especially for folks who are newer to the lifestyle, or maybe this is their first hotel takeover. And I remember that from our first one. It's this feeling of like there's so many people,
right?
And there's so much going on. It's like your just head is spinning, and it's like where do I start? Because everything is happening all around me. Right. And the other thing too that we experienced at the last one, and we'll see how this one is, but it's very loud.
It's so loud.
It's so loud, especially on those first floors, like where the dance floor and all that stuff is.
Yeah.
And it makes it kind of a little bit tough to meet people and really talk to people. So that's my question is like, how do you guys, everybody who's listening and who's going to be there that night, how do you go about trying to have the fun want to have?
Like meet people, right? I mean, I think because it's hard to walk in. I mean, I think in general, when you go to a club or you go to a big group or a big event, specifically a hotel takeover, it's hard to just walk in cold,
right,
and try to meet somebody.
Right.
Not only is that kind of intimidating to do, but also it's nearly impossible to do because it's so fucking loud in there. Like you have to basically be screaming next to the person, like when the person is sitting next to you.
Yeah.
And that's not really a good way to get to know people. And so I know Play Champagne does it, and there may be other events that do it as well, but they have a Telegram group or some platform that you can kind of start to chat with people.
Right.
And so I mean, one of the things that I would encourage people to do is obviously join that chat, but maybe have those one-off conversations with a number of people, just to meet people.
Yeah. We're lucky in that we have a lot of our friends are going to this hotel takeover.
Yeah, we actually have a good number, and I'm pretty excited about it because the first time we went, we didn't know anybody but Alex and Joe.
Right.
And they were wonderful, but I think now that we have a lot of people that we can kind of do a lot of different things with, and it'll just be that much more fun.
Well, it's just going to make it fun. I mean, from the social aspect, right?
Sure.
Like having people that you know and you can have fun pal around with, it greases the wheels, right? I mean, because they know
some wheels. It greases a lot of things.
Like they know people, and you can kind of build on that. But the Telegram chat is a great place to start. I mean, you can definitely start to meet people. You can kind of start to get your name out there and what you're looking for out there. And the Play Champagne website's great too, because you can put a profile up and pictures and all that stuff, and people can it's kind of like an SLS or a Cassidy or one of those specific to their parties.
Right.
But it's really good for that. But again, and this one is unique in the sense that it is fetish themed.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what that's going to look like. You and I were talking a little bit about that this morning. About because these hotel takeovers are just so big and they're so well attended. I mean, there's like 2,000 plus people there. I mean, it's a whole takeover of a hotel that has I don't know,
hundreds of rooms.
Yeah. It's insane. So I don't know if people that go to these hotel takeovers, and they're always sold out within minutes.
Yeah.
So do people go for the theme or do they just go to go? Like how much of it is like, not that I'm saying that people aren't going to be engaged in the fetish side, because I'm sure there will be people that seek out fetish events. But I feel like we do have a group of friends that go to all the hotel takeovers, regardless of what the theme is, because it's just a place or an event for them to go with that population that they want to go with.
Right. So I'm anxious to see in this case how the fetish element plays into it. You know, I think you're going to see more in the way of like floggers and
right,
you know,
or crosses or whatever. Yeah,
I think you're going to see more of that stuff than at a usual party. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to be a full-on fetish party, right? I don't picture like. I mean, I'm sure some people will be ready to go.
I imagine there'll be some rooms that will be pretty dungeony.
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure you're right. But like, I'm anxious to see like what that mix is going to be like, because it really kind of falls into that swink category.
Well, you know, the last hotel we took over, I can't remember what the theme was. It was a Halloween.
It was Halloween.
Yeah, sort of that was like the theme. But there were some people that were doing there was some kink going on there.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, so I think that happens at probably all of them, because when you have 2,000 swingers, there's gonna be some kinky shit happening.
No,
you can't not like.
No, I get it, but like, so
things are gonna go in holes that don't normally go in those holes.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna happen.
So, I wanna get some input from folks, because here's the thing: you go to a hotel takeover, and for whatever your dynamic is, for whatever your relationship is, you're kind of hoping that you get into certain kinds of play, whatever that play is that you like.
Well, you would think if you have that many people to choose from, you could probably get what you wanted.
Well, I mean, but at the same time, there's so many people. It's how do you find that match for what you want?
Yeah.
If you haven't set something up ahead of time,
mm-hmm.
right? And that's so where this all kind of comes up is we have on our sort of swinger bucket list.
Everyone should have a swinger bucket list.
Everybody has a swinger bucket list.
Yeah.
One of the fantasies that Mrs. Snow's interested in that we haven't experienced is a gangbang.
Well, we always have this conversation about what is a gangbang, like how many is that?
Well, I think like
because we've had orgies that there have been 3 and 4 guys.
Yeah, but they weren't specifically all of us and you. There were other women involved.
Right. So I think that's the difference between a gangbang and an orgy, right? So a gangbang is one woman with multiple men versus multiple couples.
Yeah. So I think one thing I've noticed is that in the swinger community, the term gangbang is a little iffy.
Iffy?
Well, some people are not. They're kind of turned off by the term gangbang.
Oh. That is the exact opposite for me.
I honestly don't.
I think I like the gang part better. No, I think I like the bang part better. I like both.
I don't know why it's kind of a dirty word in the swinger community, but it is
so
a little
many other dirtier words.
But okay, all right. Going back to where we started, so like this is the conversation that I've had with a few people on Telegram, is just trying to put things out there. Like we are interested in same room, we're interested in full swap, and we're also potentially interested in that, and it started into a really funny but also sort of practical conversation about how on earth do you put that together, right? Because unless you have people like pre-planned for it, that you know that guys that are going, like if it's like pre-planned or whatever, that's one thing. And then somebody was like, well, why don't you put up a sign-up sheet on the door? And it's like, I don't think...
From 9:09 to 9:18, Big Dick Jones, right? It's going to be there, right? And then from 9:19 to 9:34, Small Pecker Joe. Like, what does that mean?
Well,
like,
so here's the thing.
Help me out.
I think what this person may have had in mind was that, like, we're going to have a gangbang at 11:30. Put your name here if you want to show up.
It's not like a raffle.
Well,
I'm not going to be like, I'm going to put your name in the fishbowl and I'm going to pull it out and maybe you'll win.
I know.
That's not how it works. That's not.
Well, it's problematic, right? And,
no.
So, okay. It's not. You put the sign on the door, right? And like, it's a sign-up sheet.
Do we need one of those like coupon rolls that like you keep your coupon? Like,
I don't.
No.
Fucking no. So you put and then guys are like, well, and then, so what happens? I guess you come back and you get the sign-up sheet at like 11:30 or whatever, and there's just a bunch of dudes' names on it. Like, what do you even do with it? And then you're running into that situation where like like, are you proposing you're gonna fuck anybody who walks through the door? Like,
right. Well, and I'm sure that everyone has their fetish, right? And everyone has their thing. Like, I know that there are people that, well, there are those like glory holes, right? And those rooms that basically like the woman's bottom half is on one side of a wall. I mean, like that happens, right? And people do that. So do I think that there will be people, I don't know whether it'll be at this hotel takeover or at any hotel takeover ever, that have been like literally at 11:30, like,
I have a hole.
Put it in. Like,
okay. All right.
I mean,
fine.
That's not my fantasy. Let me just throw that out there.
Exactly. Like, that's not what we're looking for.
Right.
And then
I would like to at least know your name and, have a conversation.
Have some. And then the person, like, I mentioned that, and it's like, well, yeah, right. But like, we don't want to like fuck anybody who walks through the door. And somebody else was like, oh yeah, okay, well, do it like a callback sheet.
Oh, right.
Right? Like, people can like sign up or whatever.
Like the headshot, but like a dick shot.
Well, this led into a really funny conversation. So it's like, okay, so like it's a
And what are your special skills that you write on the back of your
special skills? Yeah, 100%. It's like a list.
What's your sign?
It's a list of interested parties for the gangbang.
Yeah.
And like, what are we supposed to like read through their application and call? I mean,
what questions are on that application?
Fuck, I don't know.
But I mean, this might, now here we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Like, I'm like, okay, I came back to this later because I kept thinking more and more about like, well, what does a gangbang callback sheet look like? And here's what I came to: like, you can't have a long one, but like,
but you need a long one.
But you do need a long one. But like, here's the thing: I thought, okay, you're gonna write down your name. You're going to write like your Telegram handle so that we can contact you. You're going to write down your estimated endurance time.
And is that for scheduling purposes?
And then,
because
well, I think it's
the
important.
Guy that lasts 20 minutes has to go before the guy that lasts 25. Like, I don't really, what does that mean?
Or if you get like the 2-minute guy in there, you might not call him back. But then the last item that I thought was perfect, I was like, just draw your dick. Like, just draw.
We should have like a stamp pad that they mushroom, like they like put their dick on a mushroom stamp.
That was brought up. Somebody said that. Like, you should have like one of those ink pad things that you could like sort of mash your dick into, and then just like thwack it on the sheet.
It.
Like,
our sounds here are completely authentic.
100%.
Oh my gosh. So thwack. What a great word.
Yeah. So this Telegram conversation did not
answer your questions.
Real solutions. But what we are going to do is
we're going to have a sign-up sheet and a callback sheet and an ink pad.
I'm going to have a fucking ink pad. Mushroom stamp away, boys. No, I think it's going to be like, we're going to put a sign on the door saying what we're looking for. And I think that's the route we're going to go, because it makes sense. It makes sense, because my thought is, with the whole gangbang situation, it's like, if we put out there that we're kind of looking for that, or that we're open to that, then if guys are interested, they can approach you and talk to you about it. And if you're interested, you can give them like the secret handshake and be like, be here at 11:35.
I mean, we're just gonna have to see how it goes. I'm
fascinated to see how this part goes.
I'm sure you are. It's so hard to plan a gangbang, obviously, for the logistical side on your part or the men's part, but also like, maybe that's not what I want to do that night. I don't know.
Well, I'm telling you what, if you tell a bunch of horny guys to show up at 11:35 and you're like, I'm gonna that could be weird.
No pressure.
Do you think we should give away a slot to the gangbang for one of the dildo ring toss games? Like, can you win that?
This is not a fucking lottery. Like, I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. Like, I'm
just trying to help you out.
I don't think that's trying to help me out. I think that's a little self-serving.
It's a little self-serving.
You're literally whoring me out for a gangbang.
No.
Like, yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You literally just said they have to win a spot.
Well, admittedly,
in the gangbang.
That's
whoring me out.
That's a little questionable.
Not
okay,
helpful.
Fine. That one's canceled.
All right,
we'll strike that one off the list. Okay.
That will not be one of the prizes that we will be giving away.
All right, fine.
Okay.
The gangbang conundrum continues.
Yeah.
So what is on your must-haves list? Like we have lists that have like ridiculous words on them.
I mean, yeah.
What is on your must-have packing list?
Well, again, like our Amazon packages have been out of control, right? So there've been a lot of things that have been delivered in the last week or two, and we still have a couple that are yet to be delivered this week. And it's funny because like we have like sections of our packing list.
Yeah.
And the running joke is we have all of this luggage and like the least amount is clothes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Like clothes are so like I have a lot of options, but they don't take any room.
You could put all the clothes you're going to be wearing into like a purse.
Yeah, that's true story. So you have like your play stuff.
Right.
You have like obviously we have all of our podcast stuff.
Yeah, like we're gonna have like all of our stuff, like
right?
we're gonna have like our little banner thing
right.
and all that kind of stuff.
And then you have just other room amenities that you want to have, you know, like your Bluetooth speaker and
yeah, but that's what I want to get to. So like
right, but then we also have like our cooler because we have to have our snackle box.
But what are your can't go withouts? Like what are some things that you just feel like you have to bring?
I just flash back to the conversation we had with Leah on our last podcast. You need to bring your comfort items, right? Your big black wands and all of the things.
Here's some of the items on my must-have list.
Oh yes. Okay.
So puppy pads is definitely one of them.
Don't call them puppy pads.
You can't call them puppy pads.
Can't call them puppy pads. It's really. I do not want you to say, hold on, don't fuck her yet. I have to put down a puppy pad. That's not hot.
Okay, I won't say it like that. But
hold on. I have to put puppy pads out.
Let's say a waterproof blanket.
Thank you. Okay? That's so much better.
And you can puppy pads. Now close your ears for a second. This is a hot tip I got off of the Telegram chat, and I've got it sitting right here next to me now, is you can buy these, you know, the love blankets or whatever.
And they're very nice.
They're big and they're cushy and they're nice and they're waterproof and that's all great. They are a little expensive for what they are. But you can also get the other blankets that are intended for like pets and stuff. They're not like puppy pads in the sense that they're like paper.
The stuff that goes over your furniture.
But it's like a waterproof blanket. Yeah. And you can get them on Amazon for like $30. But here's the thing. Okay. And if you don't think about this, I think there's a critical practicality to this. You get a bed and you make a royal mess of it. Well, that's where you're going to sleep tonight.
You have to sleep. Yeah.
Right. So
absolutely.
if you it'd be nice to throw that waterproof blanket down on top of there and keep it dry at least.
Right.
So we have that on our list. Another item that I thought was a really good tip was a doorstop.
Yeah.
Simple, right? You don't really think about it, but you're going to want to keep your door propped open for people to come and go. Right. And otherwise you're going to have to find a bag or some other thing. The doorstop is a handy thing to have. Definitely water. Definitely need to bring some kind of like a tumbler with you.
Yeah.
Something you can carry around for water or whatever else.
Or drink or whatever. Yeah.
Something with a lid is nice.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. What else we have here? We have tape. Make sure you have tape and dry erase markers because I think they have windows in these rooms, don't they?
Well, this is an embassy suite. So you have the door, and then next to the door, I believe, in this hotel is a big glass window.
Right. So you can use the dry erase markers to write on your window. And obviously, it'll just wipe off.
We'll have to see how that plays out. I'm interested to see if that works or not. I've never done that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, you can also get one of those, small dry erase boards that you had like in college,
Yeah, the magnetic ones are even better because they'll just pop right on the door. The biggest thing with decorations is you can't do anything that makes a permanent,
right?
A mark or a hole or something like that. So like anything that's magnetic or whatever would be a fantastic.
So like those little clips, those like little 3M clips that you can like hang stuff if you want to, or tape, like those kinds of things if you're wanting to hang stuff up.
You know what else is a great item to bring along? It's like a small zipper bag.
Oh, your hoe bag?
Your hoe bag. But
your to-go hoe bag.
Yeah.
To-go hoe bag.
Your to-go hoe bag. Yes, 100%.
Because we're going to have like fucking hoe luggage.
Right.
But like a little zipper pouch.
A hoe rollerboard.
Fuck you. Yes, I can.
We're gonna be fucking rollerboarding our hoe shit all over the hotel.
Yeah, but you're right. Like a little zipper pouch.
because, with some condoms in there.
Or lube.
Dude wipes is also a good item
dude wipes. I've heard that, like baby wipes or like antibacterial wipes, because if you're using toys or, absolutely.
Or whatever. Condoms, lube, a little bit of dude wipe action, maybe a little makeup if you want that.
Yeah.
Maybe some deodorant. A little deo for the BO.
Deo for the BO. Right? Good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where it's a long night.
Chapstick.
We came to play, right? You got to stay in it. Little Axe body spray if you're into that.
Your hoe bag's getting a little packed.
Yeah, it's coming a hoe backpack.
I mean, you are going to be in the same hotel that we could just go back to our room.
I'm going to be like your hoe donkey carrying around this bag.
You're my hoe ass?
Your hoe ass.
Hoe ass.
Yeah, so there are so many things. And a lot of people are bringing like furniture, they're bringing swings and they're bringing
or
that
benches,
kind of shit.
like those like fold up benches. I'm sure that there'll be like one of those forced orgasm towers, those little queening chairs,
100%.
Or things that are pretty portable. I mean, last time we went to one of these things, I think they had like one of those like massage tables.
Oh yeah,
like one of those like a massage therapist would have.
Somebody was doing,
but they were doing
massage.
fireplace.
Yeah, that was cool.
So I have no doubt that people will bring that kind of stuff because it's easy to. And I mean, and these hotel takeovers, that's the other thing about these. This one is a 2-day one. Yeah. This is Friday and Saturday. And usually they're at least 2 days. Some of them are 3.
Well, sometimes there's like a Thursday,
Friday, Saturday
tagged onto it.
And that's like, we're only going for one night because that's just really all that our life can allow us to do. But the idea of going to that kind of a space, that intensive a space, for more than like a day, I think would be a lot, especially if it's like one of your first times going. But like
at least without a break.
The people that go all 3 nights, it's just
party
like
animals.
Yeah, talk about stamina, man. Like,
but I think some of the key to that is if you party and the party on Friday night tends to be a little bit quieter than the party on Saturday night.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But you do your thing Friday night, pace yourself a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good just rule of thumb.
On Saturday, just get out of the hotel, like go see the town. I mean, there's some museums, there's some downtown stuff. Go get something to eat. Like get out. Go do vanilla things with some people, and then come back and you'll feel refreshed.
And then hoe it up.
And then hoe it up again. Hoe some mo.
Hoe some mo.
Get in there and hoe some mo.
Hoe some mo. Okay.
There are also, though, some pretty cool panel discussions that are going on Saturday, and I'm sorry that we're going to miss those. There are a few that I've heard about that I've talked to some of the people that are going to be talking at those. One in particular on hot wifing that I think is going to be kind of fascinating. So I'm interested to hear about how that goes.
Yeah.
Play Champagne. I mean, it's unbelievable what they do. Like the production value.
The setup.
Oh.
When you think about the amount of setup, because they have like a stage with lights and obviously all the sounds, and then they have the playrooms, and then they have those big ass playrooms on the main floor, which are mainly like banquet rooms, but are just full of like air mattresses. Like,
I don't know if they're doing air mattresses or beds this year, but it was air mattresses. But it was,
it's crazy.
It's a lot. It's and
incredible.
Then on top of that, there's a whole vendor section.
There's a whole vendor section that they have their like little pop-up shops that you can buy stuff.
Yeah. There's also all the demo areas this year. So there's it's like sex Disneyland.
Yeah. So it's a lot. So I think, if you're going for the first time, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to see a lot. You're going to experience a lot, hopefully. But it is important to just pace yourself.
It is. A few people have asked, some friends of ours have asked, because this is their first hotel takeover, do you have any advice? And my advice really is try to bring as much stuff as you can bring to make yourself comfortable. Be a good Boy Scout in a sense. I mean, make sure you have all those things we talked about.
Yeah.
Condoms, lube, dude wipes, or something like that. Just all those little things to keep yourself comfortable, happy. Bring lots of water. I mean, one thing with these parties, they get a little crazy. Try not to drink yourself silly.
Oh, sure.
And pace yourself. And the other thing too is if you can connect with people, friends ahead of time, and just start there.
Yeah, just kind of have again, make it more of a social, non-pressured situation.
Right. And then branch out from there. It is a tough environment, especially if you're coming in with no experience. It's a tough environment to come in and hope that all your dreams are going to come true because there's just so much going on.
Yeah.
And you can absolutely have a ton of fun, but it's hard to wrap your head around sometimes.
Yeah. So I'm excited. It'll be fun. It's our second one that we've been to. The first one we went to, we didn't really know anybody outside of the one couple. And I can appreciate how just overwhelming it is when you're just trying to meet other people. But I'm excited because we'll know a good group of people. We've had more experiences just in general. So I'm really excited about it.
Well, and we're hosting kind of a little party within a party, right? So in our room, starting on Friday night at 10 o'clock, we're going to be doing all the games. We're going to be recording the podcast.
Right.
It's going to be a fucking blast.
Yeah.
In our room.
A lot of laughing.
A lot of laughing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're going to get around. I'm sure we're going to go visit some other folks in some other rooms.
Yeah.
Especially before 10 o'clock. But starting at 10, I think we're going to be pretty busy for a while. And I'm really hoping
because the gangbang starts at 11:30.
The gangbang starts at 11:30, so we got to clean this shit up. But we've got a lot going on, and there's going to be some signage outside the doors and the windows and stuff to let everybody know.
Yeah.
So
if you listen to the show, we want to hear from you. So definitely come by and stop by and see us. We'd love to meet you. We'd love to hear from our listeners and just have a good time and allow. We like to pop some cherries. So if you're a newbie, come on down.
All right. Well, I think we have to go back to packing.
What?
We've got a week, and I'm not sure that's enough time. Anyway, come see us. Room number 306.
Yeah, we're really excited. Yep.
And we will get back to you on the gangbang. But if you're interested, come talk to us. You might get the secret handshake.
If Mr. Snow is the one that gives you the handshake, it
doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
That
so
totally
let me just
doesn't
say
count.
that. Yeah. So
yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's not up to me.
Only I have the golden tickets. Okay.
All right, let's go back to packing.
All right, fine. See you guys there.
Bye.
Bye. We want to hear from you. Email us at snowmilf@yahoo.com. That's SNOMILF@yahoo.com. You can also join us on our Discord and have some fun interactive conversations with us. The link is in the show notes. Talk to you soon.
There is no question about my motherfuckery.
I have fucked plenty of mothers.
I have fucked the mothers.
That's ridiculous. That's like I've seen the promised land.
We need a fucking t-shirt that said I came to fuck the mothers.
I came to fuck the mothers. Yeah, well that's nice. We have quite the list. I feel like that's going to be a podcast in its own, just kind of replaying our